Hello, Ms. Brown.
Hi.
Here we are, team. We almost made it. Almost made it. Last week of school coming up. You did an amazing job this year. One more week to go, so keep it up. We got a few things to go over this week, so let's get started. Schedule this week, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have the regular hybrid schedule that we've been running this entire time. Thursday and Friday, we have special schedules. So please pay attention to that because we have some special assemblies scheduled this week. Thursday, Friday, you can see both mornings. We have an assembly, Thursday, June 10th, end of school year assembly for the entire middle school. And on Friday, June 11th, we're going to have an advisory / end of year activities by grade levels. So grade level leaders will be getting in touch with you about those activities.
Instead of just a few things, we're doing all the things this week. So on Monday, grade 8 will have a special schedule. Please see the lowdown for the breakdown in that special schedule. Tuesday, for our meeting on Tuesday after school, it is work in your classrooms from 2:45 to 4 o'clock. Please complete the middle school teacher survey that is part of the lowdown and work on the end of year checklist that is also found in this week's lowdown. Wednesday, there will be a joint session of I&E facilitators and grade level leaders meeting at 2:45.
Thursday, as I mentioned before, we have the special schedule. We have the middle school end of year assembly first thing in the morning. Also Thursday, want to remind everybody, feel free to come in and work from campus to work on your end of year checklist, which we'll mention in a few slides. Friday, we have a half day schedule. Please remember that. Middle school special schedule. See the lowdown for that as we have grade level activities first thing in the morning. Also, Friday, feel free to come in and work from campus to work on your end of year checklist.
So some highlights from the checklist. On the checklist, you'll see the assessment checklist. For those of you who've been here last year and the year before, the assessment checklist was always a separate document. But this year, we've combined it with the end of year checklist. So when you go into ManageBack, please make sure you have determined your best fit scores for each criterion. That will generate a final overall MYP grade for the class. And you need to do that for each student in all of your classes. RERA and comments are already there and in place right where they need to be. If you need to make any changes, you may, but that's not an expectation for you to change your RERA and comments from the interim report that happened in April.
Classrooms with the end of the year. We want to ask everybody that you take all your personal items home with you. We also want to ask everybody to take all of your classroom teaching materials and make sure that they're packed away in your desk or in your cabinet. The reason we're doing this is we may be moving around classrooms quite a bit, which we'll explain the last week of school, but we're finding ways of maximizing the space on campus, so we want to make sure everybody has things packed away in the case we have to move things during vacation. Also, please remember to fill out classroom repairs form. See the lowdown, that's where you'll find it. And at the end, turn in the classroom, desk, and cabinet keys to Erica before you leave on vacation.
On ManageBack, once you have finalized all the best fit criterion scores, each student having an overall MYP grade, comments, and RERA, please go into ManageBack and make sure all of the units that you taught this year are up to date. That includes reflections. The reflections are really important for this year since I know that a lot of teachers, a lot of you all, modified your units because of virtual or hybrid learning. So as you go through the reflections, think about what worked well, what didn't work so well, and how you would want to do it next year in a hybrid or hopefully soon face-to-face teaching and learning.
Turning in the checklist at the end. As I mentioned, Thursday and Friday next week, as well as the following week, we're going to have people on campus, so you can go ahead and pick up your printed checklist in the middle school office. Make sure you get signatures from each assigned person for each item on your checklist. and turn in your checklist to Erica at the end.
Thank you so much, middle school team. You rock. You're amazing. We made it. It's the last week of school. It has been a roller coaster of a school school year of ups and downs, but we have made it. Thank you so much for everything you've done this school year, everything that you continue to do. And I am so excited and so happy to be part of this team. Thank you, team. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, team. You're the best. An amazing, amazing year. Lots of learning, lots of challenges solved, lots of problems solved, and it's just great to see how we've collaborated and worked together to make this year a success. So looking forward to seeing some of you on campus in the upcoming weeks for the checklist. Have an amazing Friday and have a wonderful weekend. This is Mr. Holman and Miss Brown with a virtual fist bump to the whole team. Have a great weekend and see you soon.